Hello, what's up? This is a broke vegan college student that did not have any groceries on this day, so I thought it would be a fun challenge to see what I could make on this day. I luckily still have my iced coffee, which I have every single day, with this silk almond milk creamer that I have used literally since high school. And since I have so much coffee throughout the day, I have to make sure that I always stay hydrated, so I have my huge swill and I fill that up as many times as I can during the day. Now that I was all caffeinated, it was time for breakfast, so I used these gluten-free old-fashioned oats. And when I am having oatmeal, I usually only do like a fourth of a cup because I guess since these are old-fashioned, they just fill me up so much more than regular oats. And I mixed my oats with this new almond milk that I found at the grocery store. I was very excited about it because it tastes exactly like real bananas. I also added some cinnamon on top of my oatmeal because it just makes it so much better, and I popped it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. And along with my cinnamon, I topped my oatmeal with my last sad, lonely little date. And I usually top my oatmeal with bananas, but I didn't have any. Thankfully, I had that almond milk that tastes just like bananas, so it kind of saved me. And for my other fruit to go along with my sad, lonely day, I had some blueberries, which is surprising because I literally never buy blueberries. And the only reason that I did have blueberries is because they were only $1 at Kroger due to the Hurricane Dorian sale. I also topped my oatmeal with this granola that looks like a child's cereal, but I promise it's not. It tastes super, super good, and it's gluten-free, so whatever. And saving the best for last is this Smucker's all natural peanut butter that's only $3 at Walmart for this whole entire jar. And let me just tell you, it's so fi. But yeah, that was my breakfast. I would say it's pretty hearty, pretty good, decent meal. And I'm pretty proud of myself for making this out of no groceries. Okay, so moving on, if I'm being completely honest, I never eat lunch. So I usually just have a snack of hummus and some chips, but on this day I had these lightly salted rice cakes, and yeah, it fills me up until dinner. And speaking of dinner, I had this butternut squash that you can see me struggling to cut, and I actually got Malachi to try to cut it, and we were both really struggling, so I don't know, we probably just had a crappy knife, but it was really hard. Anyways, after struggling hardcore to cut the butternut squash, you're also going to need kidney beans, black-eyed peas, and black beans for this recipe. And also some ground cumin and oregano leaves. And once I had all the ingredients out, I made sure to drain and rinse my beans off. After that, I just put all 3 beans in the crock pot, along with the very hard to cut butternut squash. And finally the cumin and oregano leaves, and then I turned the crock pot on high. After a couple hours, the beans and squash were ready to eat, and I put some leftover rice that I had in the fridge underneath it all. Then, ending my day off with a good note, I had a piece of this 92% cacao. And that concludes what I ate in a day as a broke vegan college student. Thanks for watching.